Hey guys, my name is Dean. Welcome to ManFlow Yoga. You are about to watch a full-length workout from my online members area here free on YouTube, so you can check it out and see if it's a good fit for you. I encourage you to check out some of the links in the description if you want to learn more about ManFlow Yoga, or if you want to get started with a free beginners program. I have a 7-day intro, which is free, no credit card required, and it's an awesome way to get started in just about 15 minutes per day. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. We put out tons of workouts and content every week, and I hope you enjoy this workout. Be sure to like it. Hey guys, my name is Dean. Welcome to the special ManFlow Yoga edition of Guy Yoga, and welcome to the stretch and de-stress routine. This is a really special routine from this program because you can use it for so many different things. It's a 19-minute stretch routine you can use to wind down from work, to relieve stress, to improve your sleep, and to relax. So whatever you want to use it for, you're going to end up more relaxed at the end of it. Use it to release tension from your muscles, to get rid of stiffness or pain in your joints, and finish it feeling relaxed and de-stressed. Here we go. Your focus as you move through these exercises should be on breathing and releasing stress. So don't worry about engaging your muscles and really pushing yourself. Just focus on getting a nice stretch, relieving stress, and hopefully at the end of this, you feel a whole lot better. All right, we're gonna get started. First pose is a Warrior One lunge. Right foot up between the blocks, hands on either side of the block, big step back with your left foot, and just allow your hips to sink forward. Use as much weight as you want to put into your hands, and push that left hip toward your right knee to get a nice stretch through the inner left thigh. Deep breaths. As you exhale, maybe sinking deeper into this. All right, and then start to straighten your right leg. Pull your chest forward, now feeling the stretch through the back of your right thigh. Again, really nice deep breaths here. And this is targeting your hamstrings, which is going to help relieve tension in your lower back. Last breath. All right, go ahead and step back up. Switch sides, step your right leg back. Back foot out, points out 45 degrees. Make sure it's not so far back that this stretch is uncomfortable. But try to get that knee over your ankle and your front foot. Push your right hip toward your left knee and breathe deeply. As you exhale, sink into this. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink. And then go ahead and straighten your left leg until you feel a stretch. Pull your chest forward. Try to avoid rounding your back significantly here. Use the blocks to help support you as much as you'd like. As you exhale, maybe straightening that leg a little bit more. Again, don't push yourself too much here. Our goal is just to relieve tension, not to create additional attention. So make sure your shoulders stay relaxed as you're going through this routine. All right, go ahead and step up, take a forward fold. Bend your knees, squeeze your chest toward your thighs. Use the blocks as needed. Inhale, take a half lift. Lengthen your torso forward. Exhale and fold. And take a big step back, as big as you can with your left foot. Bring your right foot out to the edge of the mat. Bring both blocks inside your right foot, and then release your left knee slowly to the ground. If it hurts to put your knee down on the ground, use a thicker mat, use a towel, or just put some sort of padding under that knee. Take a deep breath in, lift your chest. As you exhale, sink your hips forward. So we're targeting the inner thighs here, really focusing on your hip flexors as well. Deep breath in. Exhale, stretch. One more. All right, and then step your left foot outside the block and step your right foot to the back. So switching sides, big breath in.
As you exhale, release your right knee all the way down to the ground. Again, being careful if your knee is sensitive. Use a pad of some sort if that hurts. There's no reason to develop aversion to pain in your knee or sensitivity to knee. So use a pad if you need to. Deep breath in. Exhale, release your hips. And this one's really important for relieving stress in your back. We also tend to carry stress in our hips and a lot in our shoulders as well. So we're doing a really good job of alleviating tension that's caused by work and other life stresses by working on stretching the hips. One more breath. All right, nice job. From here, taking it into a child's pose-like position. Knees wide, big toes touch, hands under your shoulders. I'm gonna do a little bit of breathing and stretching here. Inhale at the top. Exhale, sit your hips back toward your heels. Inhale forward. And if this hurts your knees, don't go as far back. Exhale, sit back. Inhale forward, last one. Exhale, sit back. Walk your arms out in front of you. Release your forehead to the ground. And stretch your shoulders. Just a couple breaths here. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. And you're allowing your hips to relax. All right, needle thread. Slide your right hand between your left hand and your left knee and rest on the outside of your right shoulder. Go ahead and look over to the left. Press the back of your right arm into the ground and pull it back toward the right. You should feel a really nice release through your right upper back, through the shoulder blade. Deep breaths here. The deeper you can breathe here, the deeper release you will feel. So even if it might feel a little uncomfortable, try to breathe as deep as you can. One more breath. All right, and then back to child's pose. Switch sides, left hand through your right hand and your right knee. Move the block out of the way so you can see. And press the back of your left arm into the ground. Lightly pull your left shoulder back toward the left, and make sure you have some space between your head and your shoulders here. You can also lightly push your right hand into the ground for a little more resistance, or you can keep that arm straight like you had for a child's pose if you want to stretch through your right armpit area. 2 breaths here. Try to keep your hips back toward your heels. Don't lift them up too high. All right. And then back to a tabletop position. From here, moving into pigeon. So I want you to bring your right knee behind your right hand, right foot across your body as much as you can. If you're less mobile in your hips, your heel is going to be closer to your groin. Crawl your left leg back as much as you can. Left leg facing straight back, so you can go ahead and turn back and make sure that it's facing straight back. Allow your right hip to relax to the floor. If it's really high off the ground, you can put a block or a pillow underneath that right hip, and that will help you relax into this pose. Deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, pull your chest forward, lengthen forward. Don't try to bring your chest toward your shin. I want you to bring your chest as far as you can forward, keeping your back flat as you're going through this. You might find that over time, you don't need the block or you don't need a pillow, but for now, if you need it, use it. Just one more breath here. All right, to get out of this, you're going to roll toward your right, just like that. Come back to your tabletop position and switch sides. Left knee behind your left wrist, left foot across the body, inner left thigh facing up, outer left thigh facing down. Crawl your right leg to the back. Turn and make sure that the right leg is straight back. Hug your right leg in toward the middle. Keep your chest upright to start. Make sure you're feeling the stretch in the outer left hip, right in your butt, and the outer thigh. And try to balance your weight here. If you notice that you're shifting all your weight over to the left or all the way over to the right, do your best to use your hands to get your hips into a more neutral position so it should feel balanced. It might not at first, but over time it will. And I know this is a really stressful pose if you haven't done this before, so just do your best to breathe and relax into it, even if that might be the last thing that you want to do right now. One more breath. All right. From here, take it into a seated cross-legged position. If it feels really uncomfortable for you to sit in a cross-legged position, you're going to sit on a block or on a couple pillows. So just like this. And that's going to help this make it a lot more comfortable. From here, I just want you to take a really simple twist. Bring your left hand to your right knee, right hand behind your lower back. 3 breaths here. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, deeper. Last one. Inhale, back to the middle. Exhale, switch sides. Right hand outside your left knee, left hand behind the lower back. Breathing in and out of the nose. As you inhale, get taller. As you exhale, twist. Twists are really important for your spine, and most of us don't do any twisting during the day. We're sitting at a desk, we're looking straight forward. So getting twists in at least once or twice per day is really going to help you feel good in your back. Bring it back to the middle. From here, taking it into a cross-legged side stretch. So I want you to press your right hand to the ground, reach your left arm up and over, feeling this stretch through the left side of your body. You don't have to sit on the block if you don't need to. Keep in mind it's just there. If it makes it more comfortable for you and you get a better stretch, then use it. That's the point of a block. Just reaching up and over, not being too concerned with whether or not your core is crazy engaged, but focusing more so on the stretch. All right, and then back to the other side. Plant your left hand, reach your right arm up and over. Now feeling the stretch from the right hip up through the right shoulder. You can also let your head kind of fall to the side, maybe getting a stretch to the neck as you're doing this. Last breath. All right, and then back to your cross-legged position. Go ahead and extend your right leg. Bring your left foot into your right thigh. Turn to face your right foot, and then either grab your right foot. If that's really uncomfortable, get your strap, put that around the bottom of your foot, pull your chest forward and up. So notice how I'm pulling my chest forward and up here, and I'm not just bringing my head to my knee. I want to lift my chest up and think chest to toes. And this is going to stretch my outer left hip, the back of my right thigh, and my inner right thigh. One more breath. All right, come back up. Switch sides. So now left leg comes out, right foot comes in to your inner left thigh. Turn to face your left foot. Put that strap around your left foot. Big breath in, lift your chest. Exhale, hinge forward. If you feel like your lower back is stretching, you've got some achiness going on in your lower back, then I want you to bend your left leg and focus on the stretch to the back of the thigh. Again, in yoga, it's not important that you just mimic other people. You want to do the stretch in a way that works for your body, that gets you the same benefits that somebody else who's really flexible is getting. Excuse me. Last breath. And go ahead and release. From here, we're going to move on to your back for your final poses. Go ahead and take it onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Squeeze your knees toward your shoulders and just kind of lazily roll from side to side. Breathing in and out of your nose. And relaxing. All right, go ahead and grab a block. Come up into a bridge. So feet plant about hip width distant. Drive down through your feet, lift your hips, and then place a block. This is optional, but you can place a block under your lower back, right above your sacrum, if you want this to be a little bit more passive release, or if you want a more active stretch, you can keep the block away from your back. But we're just doing a couple breaths here, focusing mainly on the stretch through the front of your hips. One more breath. And releasing down. All right, from here into a happy baby. So you're going to grab the outsides of your feet the best you can. If you can't do that, you're going to use the strap, wind that around your feet, and that's going to help you do this. Drive your knees out, press your hips out wide. Try to keep your lower back flat on the ground here, so make sure that you're not coming way up away from the ground, because that's just going to cause lower back pain. So I want you to focus on this stretch for your thighs. And by stretching your thighs, that will help to release tension in your back. Try to keep your shoulders away from your ears, making sure you're not creating any additional stress. And go ahead and release that stretch. Bring your right leg straight out. Bring your left knee into your chest. And then bring your left knee across your body. Go ahead and grab your left big toe with your right hand, and then extend your leg as much as you need to until you feel a nice stretch through the outer left thigh and hip. Try to keep your left shoulder down here. Keep in mind you can bend your knee as much as you need to make this stretch work for you. And just take a couple breaths here. Stretching your hips is really important for releasing tension in your spine. So a lot of people think, oh, my back hurts, I need to stretch my back. But mostly, you need to stretch your hips. All right, then go ahead and bring it back in. Switch sides. So now the right leg comes in. You're going to bring your right leg across your body. Grab your right big toes with your left hand. Extend that leg out. Try to keep the right shoulder down. And deep breaths here as well. As deep as you can. Last breath. All right, bring it back to the middle. And then from here, moving into your final pose, reclined butterfly. So bring the soles of your feet together. Try to bring your butt up as close as you comfortably can to your heels. Squeeze your knees toward the ground. Relax your hips. Try to bring your lower back as close as you can to the ground, so pulling your belly button down. And then go ahead and bring your arms out into goalpost arms. Lengthen the back of your neck on the floor and tuck your chin into your throat. And breathe deeply. So you should feel some stretching through your groin, your shoulders, maybe some release through your back. Don't worry about squeezing your knees to the ground. Don't worry about getting deeper or more flexible into this position. Just let the stretch happen as it is now. And you can hold this for as long as you want.
All right, great job on that stretch and de-stress routine. If you're having difficulty doing these workouts on a regular basis, I highly recommend setting up a schedule for yourself. Do the workouts at the same time in the same day every week, and that'll help you build a habit. Make sure to check out the rest of the resources on the Guy Yoga online training portal for routines, tutorials, and more. And don't forget to do these workouts, again, on a regular basis. Leave a comment in the space below. Join our private exclusive Manflow Yoga community on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/MFY community to help inspire yourself and support others. And again, great job on this workout. I'll see you on the next one. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that workout. Hope you learned something new. Try to make these workouts very helpful in terms of technique, in terms of learning how to properly engage muscles and build strength with yoga. If you're looking for more workouts, I encourage you to check out the rest of the videos on this YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure I have over 1,000. And if you want more, if you're looking for an organized program to get started, I highly recommend checking out the Manflow Yoga members area. It's just $1 to get started with a 7-day trial. So thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to like this video if you liked any of it. It's really helpful, and I hope to see you on future videos.